The definition of paste: a thick, soft, moist substance typically produced by mixing dry ingredients with a liquid. Paste is a very popular item in my store, but some people have a few questions when it comes to actually how to use them. Everybody gets excited over these colors. Then you're like, how do I use them? I got you. Here are a few examples on how to use our pastes. Use them as a subtle base color for your opal glitters, translucent glitters, or white glitters. Kind of how I did here in this unicorn burst video. Adding texture. This is one of my favorite ways to use my pigment pastes. I like to take a sea sponge, gently dab it, and take it to the cup. Very subtle, lots of visual texture. I'm a texture person. Favorite way. Veining. Somebody once told me that they like to vein by dipping a toothpick into their paste and then stringing it throughout the resin. Less is more. Don't put the paste in your resin. Don't do that. That's not what this kind of paste is. This is more like a glue. So it's going to be very sticky, very water-based, very stringy. It's gonna ruin your resin, so don't put this in your resin, guys, okay? Skins. That was the first thing I did with this product. I wanted to be able to peel. You know, like when you were a kid and you would put glue on your hand and then you would let it dry and then you would peel it. That's what I wanted to do with the different colors of the paste. I wanted to make a little skin, peel it off, and put it on a cup. Etching. You can add detail to your cups, you can add detail to your resin art, use the needle tip to draw. It's kind of like a puffy paint, but not so much so. Little subtle 3D effects throughout your cup. Lots of people who make 3D art love to paint with the pastes.
I use them in my clay. They're super sparkly. They come in a bunch of colors and they just add like the perfect pop of color that you need without even having to add glitter, and they look super shimmery. These two are my go-to, especially for like flames.
I love the pigment paste because they're so versatile. I use them for a lot of different things. I like to take the pigment paste and a dry pigment and kind of go back and forth and add it to a cup to get a patina type look. I still like to take them if I need to add a pop of color to an area that's super buildable, so it makes it super easy. But my absolute favorite thing to do with them is to get a weathered vintage look. So I'll add them on top of fulls and it kind of just tones down the shininess of it and gives it that real vintage look. And then I like to come back on top of that and add some floral decals.
I've seen Kathy do this and it was like mind-blowing. She used it like a glue. She took that, she was like, oh, glue, okay. And she used a tack-it method for her pigment powders. So she brushed on her paste, she used malachite, and then she took her tribe, which are two very similar colors, and then she used it to adhere a burnished look of powder to her cup. And another one of my favorite ways to use this product is to add a sheen or an antique look to your cups. So I just gave you an entire list of different ways and techniques to use your paste. How do you use your paste? I want to know. Tell me. List them down in the comments below. And more importantly, this is a great opportunity for you to get in your craft room, shake things up, see what you can do and how you can use your pigment paste for your projects. Until then, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll be seeing you soon.